Gotta share this real quick. Hold on, reels. Just hold on 1 minute. If you're watching this on the replay, skip ahead about a minute and I'll be answering questions. So. What up, Josie? What's up, Nick's Foam Flips? What's up, my guy? How you guys doing? Welcome to the live stream. I think it's better without this, actually. All right. What's up, guys? Welcome to another live stream. What up, Joseph? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. If you guys are here, hit the like button. You guys know what to do. I appreciate it. Angelino Martinez, welcome, guys. Got those Facebook ad messages rolling in. I don't know if you guys can see. They've been killing it right now. Soccer Productions, what's up? Yeah, dude, I probably got like 30 messages today on Facebook ads. It was nuts. Thanks, Josie. I appreciate it. If you guys haven't hit the like button, I'd appreciate it. Wes, what's up? Thanks for all the info you put out. No problem, Wes. I appreciate you watching the videos. Thanks for tuning into the live stream today. If you guys haven't subbed yet, I'm literally one sub away from actually 1,600 subs. I'm at 1,599 right now. So if you guys haven't subscribed yet, I appreciate it. What's the best service for iCloud unlocking and how so you know that your phone will work with that service? Joe, there currently is no way to legitimately get an iCloud off a phone. So if you're thinking about it, don't try it. Just my piece of advice for you. So if you're going to buy an iCloud phone, simply assume it's going to be iCloud forever. So Angelino says they're all scams, 100%. Don't unlock iCloud locked phones. They relock. Alex got it right. Yeah, no problem, Joe. Good question. I get that a lot. So what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope the audio is good. Let me know if anything messes up, but we should be good. This thing's kind of centered. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, cool. Jimmy, what's up? How you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Ask some questions. Throw them in the chat. I'm here to answer you guys' questions. Q&A with Kish, as the title says. So sell on Swappa, very good platform. Alex does have a good point there. I personally don't use Swappa, but I know a lot of people that do sell on Swappa. A lot of good vibes on there, I've heard. So not really anybody getting scammed or anything. I mean, they're a legit company, right? So throw some questions, guys. This is a weekly Q&A with me. I like doing these weekly. It's kind of fun. Fees are low, $25 fee for iPhone X Max if you sell. That's pretty good. I don't even know about the fee structure on there. How would you go about creating a website to automate the process? Joe, that's a lot of work if you want to create like a website to actually get people to mail in phones for you. I know there's a couple guys out there. I think his name was John Scott Thompson, that created a software that you sign up and do monthly, and they host the software for you. I don't know exactly what it's called. It's called like Flip Tech or something. But creating an actual website could get kind of complicated because of, I mean, if you know, like being able to have people put in certain types of phones, certain conditions, and spitting out a price that takes a lot of back end coding. So pretty cool way. That's one of the really good ways to automate the process. One of the few ways to automate the process if you're looking into it. Have you ever bought a phone through OfferUp shipping? Angelino Martinez, I tried once. I have no problem trying it again, but the guy just never shipped the phone, canceled the orders, which was unfortunate. I think it was like a 7+ locked. I literally tried it when I was in Vegas flipping phones last month, and it just never shipped. So that was kind of annoying. There's a guy that gives a free course for how to make a website, but it takes work, but it's partly passive. Joe Freen, that's pretty cool. I never knew about that. What SIM unlock service is reputable? James, you actually just put that question in the Facebook group. There's a lot of guys that have those that have those unlocking services. And a lot of the bigger guys, even guys that do way more than me, are more experienced to do that. So if you're not in the Facebook group, just put that question in there. I just have to approve it. I know it's from you, and then you'll get floods of messages, probably a lot of PMs, people showing you unlocking services, and just ask around. Some people in the group, you can tell who's probably doing some big numbers in there. So it's Craig Knight. He's a phone flipper too. Okay, cool. I've actually never heard of him. I hope that helps, James, though. I don't want to give information I don't know too much about. So Ismail Yazin, is flipping your main source of income? You know that's not scalable, right? Not true. Not scale. It is scalable. You just have to go out of. There's only a hand I could put on my one hand right now. How many ways you can scale this business? If you're just doing it, buying and like going out, as 99% of the most people are just buying them locally, can't really scale it because time is what we value in this kind of industry. So there is ways to scale it. If you want to do like a website where people are shipping into you, that's a big way to scale it. If you create a shop, great way to scale it, and it's not too expensive to do. So I wouldn't think like that. It's definitely scalable. It just takes time, and it's not something you're going to scale within a year or two. It's probably take 3, 4, 5 years if you wanted to do that, to be honest, unless you have a lot of money you're looking to invest in. So, but yes, it is my main source of income. Currently, I've kind of put it a little bit to the side, just where I'm working on more long-term income sources for me. So, but right now it's what's keeping me in the apartment. So in your opinion, is there an age limit to phone flipping? Kev Martinez, there's not a single age limit to it. I have people as young as 13 all the way up to like 70 years old. So have you noticed any price drops in phones to the new releases? Angelino Martinez, yeah, 100%. Not so much locally. Like the older phones, like 6s and 7s, they haven't dropped, at least for me, that much. But if you're gonna sell online, they've tanked significantly. So if you're looking to figure out what you should be selling a phone for, price it based on where you're going to sell it. So if you want to sell on eBay, price it based on eBay and work backwards to figure out your profit. If you want to sell it locally, kind of go through OfferUp, Craigslist, Let Go, Facebook Marketplace, see or filter out which phones have sold, see what they're selling for, and then work backwards from there. So if anyone is looking for a private buyer, hit me up with PayPal at good pricing. Fellow phone flipper too. Alex, shameless plug. I respect it. If you guys are new here, haven't subbed, I'm one sub away from 1,600. So be that lucky person. I appreciate you so much. $15.99. Oh, I'm at 1,600. Thank you. I appreciate it. A little satisfaction for me. That's a little OCD bringing out in me. And if you guys haven't liked the video yet, give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Who in the Israni family do you look up to? I mean, I have a pretty small family, but just my parents, Kev. They do pretty well for themselves. Alex, he said the Israni family, not the Karai family. Jeez, get it right. Mark, how much do you pay for iCloud lock phones? 7 plus $50 is exactly what I pay. Literally on the dot. $50. Sometimes I'll get 40, but 50 is kind of, it's not creating a unreasonably low offer, but anything below that I don't buy iCloud lock. So you can see why. Because it's kind of, you feel bad giving somebody a price that's under $50 for a phone, right? You need to get those Gary V joints. I don't know what a joint is. what a Gary V joint is. I do like Gary V though. Welcome, guys. If you guys are new to the stream, thanks for joining. Hit the like button if you haven't subscribed to the channel. You know where the value's at. Hit that subscription button. Oh, his shoes. Yeah, just say that, Kev. I haven't got his shoes, but his, what are they? Clouds and Dirt. They're fire. Congrats on 1,600 subs. I appreciate it, Stanley. We're growing super fast. It's insane. You sell them on eBay or Mercari? Mark, no, only to my private buyer. If you had a $500 budget, what phones would you go for to build up the most capital to reinvest? Bag Bros, if you have $500, you could literally buy an iPhone X for $400, flip for $600 if you wanted $550, make your $100 to $200 profit there. Or you can go out and buy some sixes, take a little bit less risk. It might be a little bit harder to sell, maybe sometimes not. As long as you're marketing it the right way, you have the right ads, right ad copy, you're reaching the right audience, it shouldn't be a problem to sell. So there's just a lot you could do with $500 budget. I mean, you're not going out and buying XSs and XS Maxes, but I mean, pretty much any phone up to the X you could buy with that. So going to flip his shoes, Kev, it's a pretty good idea. I know a lot of people do that. Yo, I know this question might sound like a broken record to you, but how do you get phones for cheaper prices? I've been asking on Marketplace, but no luck. Francisco Naro, it's all about asking the right questions. A lot of people in the group are always like, how do you get those prices? And even anybody, a lot of the, I mean, I take pride in the people that I help specifically within my course. And I think they're successful is because they've been given a foundation to ask the right questions. And so like, I can tell you like exactly, like I'm not going to sit here and say exactly what I say in a conversation, but the questions that I ask when having somebody come to me with the phone is making them devalue the phone. So whatever that might mean in your head, it really differs by the kind of your sales strategy and marketing strategy. But the only way you're going to get somebody to buy that low is one, I think it's really cool to have a Facebook. I always preach having a Facebook, using Facebook ads to buy phones, making it look like you're a quote unquote store, which we are an official business. We just are mobile, for me at least. And so a lot of people will take the price just because they think the store would obviously pay the highest rather than just some person on the street, which is basically still me. But if you get people to if you get people to recognize that you're an official company, which like I have it, and I don't know if you guys have LLCs or not. If you make them recognize that you're an official company, one, it's going to give you a lot of credibility. And two, they're going to be like, there's probably the highest that they're going to pay for that phone. But you still have to ask those questions to make them recognize that the phone is a lot less. Because a lot of people always kind of come and say to me, like, you shouldn't be doing that to people. You're ripping people off. No, it's literally anybody that sells anything that makes money. I mean, you think of Walmart, they buy low, sell high. That's the concept of us. It's just perceived value is where we come in hand. So you just have to ask the right questions, make them think the phone is a lot less in value. And that's where you're going to start to get people to actually agree on the prices that you can make some profit on. So where's the financial wolf, Angelino? I don't know. He'll come. I believe in him. He's always here. So he's a regular. What website do you check on the financial status of a phone? Alex, it is really, you just have to do it based on the carrier website. So for like AT&T, just type in AT&T online check, IMEI check. You'll go through the unlock portal. Sprint, I use ting.com. Verizon, through the Verizon portal, but that doesn't always work. There's a different way you can do it with that. And if T-Mobile one doesn't work, so I use SickW to verify that it is paid off, because it's tough to tell, but it'll tell you if it's originally T-Mobile, and if it's unlocked or not, it'll tell you if it's not unlocked, because usually if T-Mobile phones are paid off, they'll unlock them. So it really just depends on the carrier. Are we doing a free live call last week? Yeah, Kev. So if you guys comment something, and thanks for reminding me. If you guys comment, just comment any question, and I'm going to pick one person for a free live call. The Richie Rich didn't even reach out to me last week, so hopefully I get somebody better this time. So just comment a question, and you're entered for a free call. So it'd be an hour, 2 hours, doesn't really matter. Any questions you guys got? Making 10K a month on Amazon FBA, just have to order stock each month and look at my reviews. How much time you invest in your phone flipping business each day? Ishmael, probably about 2-3 hours max. Some days it's an hour, some days it's 30 minutes. Just depends on how many leads I'm getting that day. Now it's pretty consistent with Facebook ads, probably about 20 to 50 a day. So every morning I just wake up, answer all of them, see which people can meet today, and I'm done and I go on to my other things. So if you're looking for another income source that literally could take an hour or 2 hours a day, this is it for you. Do you ask for IMEI before meeting up or check on the spot? Mark, 99% of the time I check on the spot. Hey, I use SickW2. Nice. Alex, yeah. Thanks for the help. No problem, Alex. You guys are throwing some good questions today. I appreciate it. 24 people in here. You guys are awesome. Have you bought any new X's, Angelino? No, I have not actually. The only advertising I'm doing to buy phones or put out ads is through Facebook, and there's never going to be really anybody on there trying to sell an XS to somewhere that looks like a shop, because 99% of the people that are buying these phones are trying to rip you off. So I can see why not. Explain the story with the phones behind you. These are honestly just phones that like I'm replacing them every week. This one's just a box. That one's just a box. And this one I'm trying to sell off right now. I'm not having too much good luck with this. So that's why I don't do too many of them. These are ones I literally bought this. 2 of them I bought this week. I have the rest of my inventory on the counter. Here's another one over here. And these 2 are kind of just dud phones. I got them like for free with somebody that had a bundle. So I kind of just use them for props. So it's a good question. I was hoping somebody would ask about my setup one day. Got the Gary V book back here. Some good investing books back there. The sign is sick too. Stay humble, hustle hard. That's a slogan for you guys. How, besides checking what iOS a phone is running, do you spot fakes? I heard fakes have terrible cameras too. Yeah, Bob Fritz, they have really bad cameras. If you know the general feel of iPhones, like A pluses, like the screen is a lot higher than the actual like regular A plus. It feels a lot thicker. Like this area surrounding the home button won't be legit. When you turn it on, 99% of the time it'll run quote unquote Android software. So it's pretty easy to tell that way. So that's kind of how I do it. But yeah, camera's a really good way of checking. But if you turn on the phone, you should 100% know that it's fake. So Alex, I do buy cracked phones. I don't repair them. I'll just sell them as is, but I do buy them. How often do you buy other things like smartwatches, iPads, MacBooks? Not too often, honestly. I used to do a lot of Apple Watches. Just they're a little bit harder to sell, and people are not willing to go down on price on them. I just really focus on iPhones because I'm really good at asking the right questions, and obviously, therefore, getting a lot of phones to be able to make profit on. So just what I do. iPads, not too much, really. I think I did my last one like a month or 2 ago. I just like, if you know, like I put out ads for phones, specifically iPhones and 7 or newer. So have you bought any phones on Mercari, Angelino? No, I've tried. I know a couple people that I always talk to that are always buying them. You just have to catch it at the right price. I'm never fast enough. I heard cameras are good and easy profit. Yeah, Kev, that could be anything you can make money off of. So what's the oldest phone do you buy? Alex, right now it's just the 7 or newer. So 7 plus 8, you know the deal. So, and you might ask why? It's just simply because those 6s are so low valued right now. We have to offer a price that's so low that it's almost as offensive. So I just really don't bother my time with them. 99% of them that come to me are cracked anyway. So it even like I could pay like 10, 20 bucks for them, and people obviously are not going to go for that. There's the occasional person that'll look for something like that, but it's tough. I just bought a Mercari. You have to catch the deals at like the right time. Yeah, Ty, literally like within a minute or 2, you got to catch that deal. And you can't even ask questions. Which the amount of times I've asked a question, just like I just needed that one question answered and it got sold within the 10 seconds after I sent it every time. It's so annoying. So it's the only reason I don't. Like I can. It's legit to buy on Mercari. I just don't because either my fingers aren't fast enough or I just have really bad luck. So I'm always on there at the wrong time. So Financial Wolf takes all the phones. You should hit him up about that. He'll like to hear that. Someone on my school Someone in my school that steals phones said he had like 20 iPhone X, all iCloud locked, but I said no, that was a mistake. It's a bold move admitting he stole 20 iPhone X's. I'd report him. I bought 5 phones. Can you walk me through putting them on eBay and what to do after you're notified they're sold on eBay? 7 slots. That would take an hour-long conversation. So, I mean, I have all those videos on my YouTube. You just have to go kind of far back, like how to list on eBay. That'll pretty much, I think it's probably just search that kind of video and type Kish vlogs at the end, or just Kish, and you'll find a video about listing on eBay. Like I've done this for about a year, and like 6 months, I release a video every single day. So I have no doubt that kind of video is in there. So just look it up. And if you happen to win the consulting call, I'll walk you through that. I have no problem doing that. So thank you for the question. I appreciate it. If you guys haven't liked the video yet and you're here, I appreciate it. Just hit 1,600 subs too. You guys are killing it. I appreciate it. I'm going to have a new video up tomorrow. A little bit of a controversial topic, so you guys should definitely watch it. And no, I'm not going to tell you what it's about yet because I'm still trying to figure out the exact details, but it'll be one of the better videos on my channel. A question that I do get a lot, and a lot from just haters, so if that gives you an idea. Bro, just sell to me. We pay the same amount as eBay or very close at least. Alex, if you want to reach out to me, we'll see if we can do some business. I appreciate you being here anyway, but I do have a couple buyers I pay to and that pay pretty well. So if you can beat them, I'm all about it. Hey, Kish, how do I avoid getting my ads flagged on Craigslist? Good question, new perfumista. There's no way of getting... There's 2 classifications of getting flagged on Craigslist. That's one being taken down by Craigslist, and I've seen that just by putting in things like bad ESN or iCloud locked. Keep those things out. Just say you buy in any condition and specify the kind of phones you buy. But the other and main reason you're probably running into is just people flagging it. So there's not much we can do about people flagging. It's just trying different strategies. So one, you could be the person that just keeps posting like literally every 30 minutes, which could get tedious, but if you want to outsource this, you can. Just pay somebody on like Upwork to do it for you, and it's like a no-brainer. Might save you a lot of time and energy, but you could be that person that just keep posting it because they're not going to take them down. One thing that was working for me a while ago was simply posting them right before I went to bed. So I'd post it around 1, 2 in the morning, maybe even sometimes later, a little bit earlier, and then they kind of generate throughout the night. Sometimes I wake up with some messages in the morning, and then they can go flag them if they want because people are like that, and it's super annoying. I hate it as well. But if you can try that strategy, I definitely recommend it. Try posting at different times in the day that most people wouldn't, like maybe like dinner time like late that I said, or really early in the morning. Get a couple leads in, maybe they'll flag them, but at least you get some in. So Alex, how's the ATM business going? Alex, a little bit on pause. So it's not that I'm not doing it, and I feel bad for releasing a video on it, but I'm looking for something a little bit better, and I'm working on it right now, and I don't want to talk about it too much just because I'm very amateur at it, but I'm really excited. I think I could invest my money a little bit better to make return. I'm not all about the get money quick scheme, but I know there's better ways to grow my money a lot faster than an ATM right now. So just to be honest. Alex, how much do you buy, sell Androids too? And if so, which model? Ty, I do. Not too much. Like I do like these S9s I have back here, the Note 9s. I don't do Note 8s anymore. S9 Pluses, pretty much just the newer models. So how much should I start with? Unofficial Sneak Geek. Good question. You can start with as low as $50 to $100, and it can go up from there. It just kind of depends. Your initial investment in this industry, you could do free advertising. There's literally no cost except the first phone that except the cost of the first phone that you're going to buy. So if you want to go buy an iPhone X for $500, your investment into this industry is $500. If you want to go buy an iPhone 6 for $50, $60, that's pretty much all you're risking. So it kind of depends on what you want to buy, what you think you can sell, and kind of go from there. So, and then you just keep building that money. If you're getting the claw machine business, it's easy money. Kev, it's a pretty cool business model. How much you paying for the S9? I think I paid $250 for it. $250 for it. Was Sprint carrier though, Mark? I think I paid $250 for it. So, which is a little high. I kind of regret it. I like your name, phone flipping. Do you notice if you sell a lot of phones to New Jersey, Miami, and Texas? I find I sell many to those areas. The New Jersey and Miami ones to freight forwarders, big money to sell overseas, but I don't ship overseas. Yeah, I do ship a lot. Even my private buyer, I think, is on the East Coast just because he does a lot with shipping overseas and stuff like that. So yeah, 99% of the time those buyers are going to be East Coast, especially when you can see it on eBay. 90% of the phones I ever sell on eBay were going to Miami, New York, New Jersey, all those East Coast towns. So I like that name, though. I respect it. A bit aggressive, I'll give you that, but it's funny. I get your humor. Make a flipping overseas video. Maybe when I start getting some ad revenue on YouTube, I can spend it on a flight out to some international, maybe the UK or something, to flip phones for a week. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know how well it would go, but I do have some students that are doing well in the UK, so couldn't be too hard. So since I've been on this live stream, that's what I'm telling you guys. Get on the Facebook game. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but literally all Facebook messages. So, that's been what, 20 minutes? I've got like 8 messages. So, Kev, you got it. Actually, I'm gonna be going a little bit later tonight. I got some work to do. Do you buy your own packaging? Not always. When I sell Mercari, I don't 7 slots. I make them. Oh, I guess that's not the question. Sorry. Do you buy your own packaging, like materials-wise? Yes, I do. It's good to buy it in bulk, especially. But like if you ship flat rate priority through USPS, you get the boxes free. So I'll just pick them up in bulk a lot of the time. So, and you can get them shipped to your house for free, which is pretty cool. Do you still buy all your phones off Craigslist? I haven't used Craigslist in probably 3 months, my man. I strictly do Facebook advertising right now. It's the best thing that ever happened to the phone flipping game. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. I'm not too good with that stuff. But Craigslist, I still teach a lot of people that use Craigslist and do it very well on there. So I shipped something through merchant and it hasn't arrived to the buyer. I think the hurricane took it to Arizona with Kish. I'm dead. Sweet. I'm glad I got it right, man. I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for the questions. Keep them coming if you want some more answers. It's the point of this, right? So if you guys haven't commented yet as well, I'm picking one person for an hour long or even 2 hour long, whatever you have, however many questions you got. If you ask a question in the chat, I'm going to be picking in about 15 minutes, and you just got to reach out to me, and you get a free live call with me. So, always down to talk with some of my subscribers. So, do you have links to the supplies you buy from? I'm having trouble figuring out what and where to buy supplies. 7 slots, it kind of depends. I'd recommend just going on Amazon or eBay and buying some bubble mailers. You can even go to Staples. That's where I buy my bubble wrapping. I got these 2 huge things. It took me like 2 months to use. 2 months to use them. These 2 big rolls and 2 months using them, and I paid $15. So I don't really have a link, but Facebook advertising is best. I agree. I can pay $50 a week and get well over 100 messages off the ad. Phone flipping, you got it right. I wish more people had the mentality you do. I just don't understand the power of it. It's incredible. I touch nothing. I don't have to put up ads anymore. I put up once. I find one that was a winner. And now I'm going to start to retarget these people, create a couple lookalike audiences. Endless possibilities. Sealed excess mass unlocked. 64 gigabyte. We pay about 900. It's pretty good. That's really good. Kev, if you're going to be a troll, don't. Phone flipping, yeah. That's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. I'm stuck with a phone that I've been trying to flip. Should I sell it for what I bought it for or sit on it and hope that it sells too high? 100%. I preach this every time I'm on the phone flipping live stream. Get cash flow. If I've had so many phones in the past that I regret so much, and it's just a mistake I made in the beginning as well. But if you're sitting on a phone, you just can't sell it. Take the loss, but keep it. Like, you have to think about it. The money that's sitting there is not making you money. Yeah, you might lose $20, but you can easily make that up if you have some cash flow, making a couple better deals, because the time that you've been sitting on that, you probably could have made a couple $100 using that cash flow to go buy and sell phones the right way this time, or at the right price, and just kind of going from there. So my recommendation, just take the loss, use that cash flow, and go make some money. Don't Facebook cost money? Not that there's a problem. Just wondering, 7 class, yeah, literally $5 a day you can do it. So it's irrelevant. I wish I would have started phone flipping when I was in high school. Same here, Angelina. 100% I wish I did. Might have been tougher when I was in Canada because I was in Canada, but I mean, pretty cool. Hard to do Facebook advertising, Joe Frame? Not at all. Just the initial kind of information. Like, if you do it once, there's no problem doing it again. And I spent 20 minutes putting up my ad like 2 weeks ago, and I haven't touched it since. Facebook ads are well worth it. I'm afraid to spend more a week. I get too many messages as it is. Yeah, like, I can't keep up either, man. Like, I'm in 10th grade, and everyone knows me as the phone kid. That's a good reputation to have. The young hustler. Really, I'm in high school still. I guess I should take advantage. Kev, the amount of people that I know that are doing well in high school is incredible. Step up your game, man. Holding you accountable. What phones do you recommend flipping at this time? Right now, my favorite are 8 pluses and 7 pluses. 8 pluses are 100% 10 times better than 7 pluses, but those are my two bread and butter winners right now. So, Kev, don't put yourself down. I believe in you. That's why you're here. Still do bail of sales on all your sales. Ever lose sales from requiring on bot frames? I do not do. I do not do it on every single one right now. Just depends on the phone, but yeah, you'll lose a couple people. But I mean, you just got to mitigate that. As I always say, if people aren't willing to sell it, there's a reason they're not trying to sign it. Do you advertise for I'm dead, Kev. Do you advertise for specific phones? Good question. 7 slots. Yes, I do. I like to buy 7 or newer. Some of my ads I've been targeting 8 pluses and 7 pluses and 7s. That doesn't work out too great on Facebook, but I'm still trying to tweak it a little bit. So yes, you can specify what kind of phones you're trying to target. All the kids want a quick buck and have no problem selling their iPhone. That's their parents bought it from them. Yeah, just buy all those finance phones. That'd be funny. I'm a bit unfamiliar with prices. I'm just starting out. Around what price should I buy iPhone 7 Plus and 8 for? I try to get 7 Plus for around 250, 275, and 8 for 450, 500. 7 Plus, Francisco, I'm going to give you the prices that I pay based on selling locally. Hold on, sorry. Okay, so based on what I sell locally, the 7 pluses you're paying a good price for. 8s, I literally buy them for 350 to 400. So reduce that a little bit and you'll be golden. Are you my twin? I flip phones too. If you have that account, I'm going to ban you right now. So thanks for giving me that shout out. Why do you have my Kish is Ronnie? Who created an account in my name? You kind of cucked yourself, my dude. High user on this channel. Done. Winning. Right there. People are dumb. How do you figure out how much you quote someone? based on what it's selling for. So I work backwards. Good question. I work backwards, and it's kind of like a thing where I figure out what it's going to sell for based on the platform, because it does differ. Subtract any fees or stuff like that. Subtract the profit that I want, and that's the price max you should be paying to make your desired profit. So, or if someone doesn't give their ID, they say they don't have one or whatever, you still buy the phone. Alex, if I'm looking for the bill of sale and ID and they don't give it, no. Well, really, I really only need something with their picture and their actual name on it to verify their identity. That's pretty much it. Like, I don't require that they give me their what's it called, address, just a picture and their name on it that matches. So what if someone, what's your take on people buying iCloud lock phone? Bot Fritz, it's not a problem. I just don't support people that are buying them to try to flip them on eBay. There's so many great phones out there that you don't need to tap into iCloud lock phones. I respect the people that will buy them and sell them to like private buyers, because I mean, that's what I do. I'll be 100% honest. That's what I do. Just because he uses them for their parts and stuff like that. So as long as they're using them for their parts to take them down, replace them with other, what is it called? Just other phones that have broken parts, using with these new parts or quote unquote used parts, then it's okay. So that's just my personal opinion. Yeah, I tell the seller before the meeting that the ID will be required. 100%. There's no way to unlock iCloud locked, my dude. Kev, you know that answer. What's the way you're getting the greatest amount of leads right now? Facebook advertising, not Facebook Marketplace, Facebook paid advertising. Do I have a mentor when I first started? Juan, no, I did not. I literally watched one YouTube video. That's the only thing I learned, and I learned as I went. I probably could have invested in course and stuff like that. I was in a couple phone flipping groups that I just took knowledge from, because that's probably the best way to do it. I learned from my mistakes. I've made every mistake in the book. So that's why I think like I'm successful now. It's as easy as knowing where those mistakes are, avoiding them, buying the phone, flipping it, and never worrying about that phone again. So no, I've never had a mentor, but it's cool being on the other side now, being able to be a mentor for other people, teach them how to avoid those mistakes, and just start making some good money. So how much would you buy success for right now? I really don't buy them, but if I bought them, it'd probably be $100 and less, to be honest. iCloud locked iPhone X last night, $100, sold in 10 minutes for $100 is nuts. $369, that's kind of expensive though. I don't know how you got that high of a price. Are you one of the pioneers for phone flipping? Not at all. I'm one of the latest guys to it that are publicly advertise what they do. Where do you get pictures for your ads? I was considering paying a graphic designer on Fiverr to make one. It's good to have multiple. I have some. So if you shoot me an email or just reach out to me, I'll give you some. I got you. Otherwise, just you can literally copy them from other people that you see. So just type in cash for phones on Facebook Marketplace, offer up, and you should see them. Just screenshot them and take them. As long as they don't have their number on there, just reuse them. But advertise it a lot better. That's the way to do it. Your last question's in if you want an answer. If you want a chance to be entered into that. So if you guys are here, I appreciate you guys so much. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here and haven't subbed to the channel. We just hit 1,600 during the live stream, so you guys are killing it. I appreciate it. And if you haven't liked the video yet, what are you doing? I'm throwing some value at you guys, so I appreciate a little bit of love back. Thanks. I used the one you made with the red iPhone 7 Plus and got double amount of views today. That's the best converting ad ever. The best. Kev, that could be a good idea. I don't know if that'll be allowed by your school board, but also last night, 7 Plus cracked. He thought it was iCloud locked. His only password screen was glass cover, mint condition, 50, so for $259. I love those. That's such good profit. I've actually been really lucky with people thinking they're iCloud locked and you can usually tell because it'll be like the standard screen on the front with just a password with no special front. You can just tell somebody reset it and put a password on it. I love those. But Kev, yeah, that's a good idea. As long as you get it approved by your school board, you'll be chilling. Be the phone guy. Do you use services to unlock the passcodes? To unlock a passcode, you don't need any service. All you need to have is a computer and iTunes, and you can hard reset it. Kev, I don't have my business cards anymore. I ran out like 2 weeks ago. So fortunately, I don't have any more. Sucks. I don't really need it though, because I have my Facebook business profile anymore, and people go through that, which is kind of nice. Red iPhones sell great. Yes, they do. I posted a Facebook group not long ago. I sold an iPhone 7 Plus, 100 ticket for 600. That's nuts. $600 for a 7 Plus Red. That is way too pricey, but I mean, profit's profit, right? It's good to be on this end, right? Lots of great info here. Can you post this live as a video? 7 slots, 100%. All these live streams. Every Wednesday I do these. So if you even want to watch other ones, there's always new questions, stuff like that. I have them every week on Wednesdays, and they always go up after this. It'll take about 20, 30 minutes, but they're always up. You recommend only flipping locally when first starting out, or flipping on eBay from the get-go? Suhaib, 100%. Great question. I love this question. Flip locally until you get about 2K in cash. It'll save, like, I could tell you every reason why, but it could go on for an hour. But flip locally, flip cash only. Once you get that main reason is just getting that cash flow, because those online platforms will hold your money, and then you can kind of go from there and start selling online, because you can afford to have that reduced cash flow. Almost $500 profit before 10 a.m. today. Just those 2 phones, killing it lately. 20, 30K sales and just on eBay. That's nuts. Congrats, man. If I donate, does it come up on screen, and does Siri read it? Kev, it just makes it super bold in the chat, so I won't miss your question. It's funny. Nobody's even ever asked about it. How can you prevent getting scammed when you sell locally? There's no really way to get scammed locally. It's just the only way you can get scammed, I guess, is getting quote unquote robbed. But I mean, I guess if you can check the bills, if you want to, like, that's one way to get scammed, is fake money, but there really isn't a way to do it. Bro, that's awesome. I just hit the bell. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I do videos about 3-4 times a week, so don't forget to watch them. How about clone? What? Bro, that's awesome. You sell bad ESNs locally, James? No, I don't. I do not. I have 27 subs on YouTube channel with no videos up yet. People waiting for my vids like yours. What are you waiting for, man? Every day that you don't put a video up, it's another day lost. That video could go viral. That's how I always think with putting up these YouTube videos. I put in so much work just to recognize that the next video could go viral, even though it's probably not, but it could. So how do you, oh, I guess clones, it's pretty easy to tell. I talked about that at the beginning of the video. So that's, I guess, a way to get scammed, but I mean, you basically just turn on the phone, you'll know it's cloned. Should I buy phones on OfferUp to build capital before posting ads on Facebook? Yeah, great strategy. I'd do it. That's what I did for a long time, was strictly OfferUp. eBay, the best place to sell? 100% no. It's just one platform. It's not the best. It's not the worst, but Mercari, eBay, locally, Facebook Marketplace, those kind of platforms. There's no one good way to do it. I'd spread it out if I were you. How can you tell the difference? I talked about in the beginning of the video, so just watch the replay and you'll see that. Busy. There's always time, my man. Release that video. So you only sell fully paid unlocked phone. Oh, I think I missed a question. How much is your course, Arturo? The course is not open right now, but if you are serious about, I closed it about 2 weeks ago, but if you truly are serious about taking it up, just hit me up and we can see if you're serious, and we can potentially get you in the course. Because I am really just trying to work with people that are serious about this. So many people come to me and say, hey, can you give me a discount? Like, I don't, like, hold on. Can you give me a discount? And like, they never act upon it. I give them a link, they don't do it. But if you're really serious, reach out to me. Otherwise, I pretty much have the course closed. So here's some signs of a counterfeit Android phone. Honestly, I've never even come across one, Joe Freen. Our carrier store is usually able to recognize them 100%. If that's the best, honestly, way to mitigate it. If you guys want to not get scam phones, and it's probably maybe the first time you're buying that type of phone, meet at a carrier store. They'll let you know. Do you only sell fully paid unlocked phones locally? No, I could sell AT&T, not like regular paid off phones locally. I could sell T-Mobile paid off. Sprint, I even sell locally. So not necessarily. S9 Plus fake looks so nice. That's pretty cool. I never knew about it. You should make a machine and be ecom's competition. That'd be pretty cool. Where do you try to meet people? Like what kind of places? Starbucks, McDonald's, carrier stores. That's my opinion. So I'm gonna scroll through here, just kind of scroll and pick a winner. So just give me a second here. I'm just gonna, I promise I'm not lying to you guys. I'm gonna do this real quick. So let's pick a winner. I'm gonna go up and down, up and down. So let's see. Angelino Martinez, you are the winner. So just shoot a message to me on Facebook or Instagram. I'm the owner of the Facebook groups. If you're not in there, I'm the admin. So if you want to get on a consulting call, take advantage of it. I'm here to answer your questions. We'll get on there for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, however long you have. And please reach out to me. I appreciate it. I want to get on a call with you guys. So last week, the guy never reached out. How much is your course again? 7 slots. Again, reach out to me. It's not really open to the public right now. I really only take on people that are super serious about it. And if you are interested and you take the next step, reach out to me and we'll discuss some pricing. So I hope Angelo Martinez is still here. I feel like his last message made him get off. But if you guys know him, let him know that he won. Do you always try to meet inside, or do you ever meet people in the parking lot? Never in the parking lot. That's the dumbest thing ever. So if somebody's in the parking lot and I can literally see them messaging me, I will literally not leave that store until they leave. And they're persistent about me going outside. I'm so tired of people trying to scam me or anybody else. And if they're trying to meet outside, there's a reason they're not coming inside. So just be smart with it. He's my brother. I can claim it. Show me the birth certificate, my dude. Why does everyone appraise Sprint and T-Mobile as bad ESN? T-Mobile is not necessarily bad ESN. Sprint is. Go watch the video on my channel. A guy named Luke I did a video with. I did an interview with Luke. He discusses it so well, honestly, better than I can explain it. So if you want to go check that out and find the reason why, I'd go do that there. So do 2 more minutes and I got to wrap it up, guys. So if I'm sitting inside and they've put, I'll insist they meet inside, 100% meet inside. I'm always interested in investing in knowledge. That's what I like to hear, man. Just reach out to me on Facebook. If you're not in the group, it's literally in every description of all my videos. So just go click it. I don't know if you're in there or not, but just reach out to me. I'm the admin. I'm the only admin of the group. And you can just shoot me a message. I get the notification right on my phone. So let's do it, my dude. Some of the guys in the course, Q4. This is such a good time. That's something I'm probably going to talk about in a YouTube video. We're hitting Q4. If you guys don't know what Q4 is, just basically buying season. People are looking to sell their phones. People are looking to buy new phones. It's present season. Like this next 3 months is going to be nuts, guys. It's like, if you guys are not getting into phone flipping yet, now is the best time. This is when I started last year, and I think I did so well. This is why I probably got in at the right time, because so many people were reaching out to me with messages, and I was like, boy, like I could do this full time. So do you flip on weekend? That's probably the best comment I've got on the channel. Do you flip on the weekend? Because Saturdays are always for the boys. You got that right, Cav, but yes. Saturdays are for the boys, but I'd still make some time to make some profit. That's hilarious. So that might deserve a free call, Kev. That's pretty funny. Okay, so I appreciate you guys tuning in here. I got to head out. Got a bunch of work to do. Got a couple businesses I got to work on. So phone flipping said it right. Now's the best time to get in phone flipping. If you guys are watching this now or replay, get into phone flipping. Reach out to me if you guys have any questions. I'm here on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Ask your questions. I always answer every single one of them. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Like the video if you haven't. I'll be here next week every Wednesday at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys have a great week. Go kill it. Let me know how you guys do next week in the live stream, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.